He enlisted in the Bundeswehr in 2015. Then 18 years old, he was proud to serve and motivated. But shortly after the 3-month basic training, he tells us, his view of his comrades in arms changed. Someone made a joke about Jews. It was about long noses, things like that. Then someone else said, "What's that, mate? You're saying there are still Jews?" I thought we'd eradicated them all. We'll have to have another go at that. Another time, one of the guys was telling us how he and his brother forced some refugees out of a lake where he lived and went after them with sticks. He was really proud of it. I butted in and said, "You didn't really say that or do that, did you?"
Ich habe mich da eingemischt und habe gesagt, das hast du doch jetzt nicht wirklich so gesagt oder so gemacht.
Anti-Semitic, racist and right-wing extremist remarks were tolerated, or at least ignored, the former soldier says. Criticism from new recruits was not welcomed, so he remained silent. You're under massive pressure to fit in with the others, not to stand out. If you do, you get thrown out. That's what the system is like.
Das heißt, es ist auch gar kein Einzelfall. Mir ist halt aufgefallen, das System hintersteckt.
A hierarchical system of ignoring sentiments and active silencing of criticism in the ranks. That is also what Florian Pfaff, a retired major, experienced. When they know from personal experience that their superiors make them break the law and cover up crimes, when they're forced into doing these things, then, of course, they conclude that these are not isolated cases, that it's coming from the highest levels and also reaches into the realm of politics. Germany's opposition Green Party has been tackling the issue for years. It's a constant problem that I've been trying to tackle on the Parliamentary Defence Committee. Servicemen and women complain that they can't speak out because it would damage their career. We've seen a string of whistleblowers exposing right-wing extremism in the army. In the end, they've been forced to leave. The issue has repeatedly made headlines. In recent years, numerous cases of right-wing extremists in the ranks have come to light. Critics say the problem has not yet been recognised as structural, and that up to now, no appropriate measures have been taken. The co-ruling Social Democrats defend past reforms. 3 years ago, we brought in structural reforms to help root out extremism. At the moment, there's still a backlog of cases. Our awareness of the problem is not new. It's always been there. Confronted with the experiences of the former soldier, Germany's defence ministry said it condemned anti-Semitic, xenophobic and extremist behaviour of any kind by members of the army. The defence minister said, anyone who remains silent is part of the problem and is complicit. The ministry says it will now take steps to tackle the issue. The former soldier eventually turned his back on the Bundeswehr. Now he hopes that things will finally change. Despite the bad experiences, he has a clear vision for the German army. An open and honest army that looks after soldiers who speak out when things are not right. An army that doesn't just get rid of soldiers who break the mould. If that happens, he could even imagine going back into the army one day.